2.0.
Did it kind of, oh shit. Oh, that was weird.
What happened?
Alright everyone, welcome to another episode of Unglued Modeler. We got ourselves a Micro Tundra. We're going to do a very quick unboxing. There's been a lot of activity on these on YouTube already. Just going to open it up and see how it looks. But yeah, so we got the graffiti version, and there's been a lot of questions online actually also, do they come with these little connectors? Because the servos all have those Molex connectors. So it does. Mine are taped to the outside of the box, so you do not need those. When I was ordering it, Hobby King was all out of those little connectors, so I kind of got nervous. But they are included with the plane. So let's pop it open. Like I said, real quick unboxing here. All right, we'll pop the packing out. This is a tiny little plane. A lot of people flying these, getting really good reviews. Here's the fuselage. That's the very first thing that's on top, so we're gonna start with that. I am going to change the battery connector out to a XT30. I don't like these JST connectors. So I'm just going to solder up an XT30 real quick. But here's those servos and everything with the Molex connectors. I don't know if you can see that, Mary.
Okay. Yeah.
But it connects, those connectors on the outside of the box are what converts it to the normal JR style that everybody pretty much has. This motor cowl is actually on magnets, so it just kind of removes real quick. I might put an extra little piece of tape there so it doesn't chatter around. Push rod's already connected. Just little Z-bends right here on the back for the elevator and the rudder. So it should be pretty easy build. So yeah, there's the fuselage. This does come with floats. Got the cool graphics already on the floats. So we'll set these here. What else we got here? Like I said, super quick unboxing. This plane goes together, almost snapped together. Here's the landing gear, the wheels. Those just pop in there. Actually, might as well just
Open them
put it
up.
on its landing gear right now.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it just slides into those little groups.
I mean, this thing is kind of a pop together plane here. You just slide it in.
Oh, that was super easy.
That is it. There's the landing gear. A couple other little parts. So the tail wheel, wing struts for the floats, and it looks like a piece of Velcro. There's really not much to this plane, guys. A couple little screws. Those are the screws for the wing struts, and then there's one screw for the wing. It goes right there, and that's it for screws.
Well, those are extra, the landing gear.
No, those are for the floats.
Oh, those are for the floats. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I see.
those are the float struts. We're going to be testing the wheels today only. I was trying to make it to the lake earlier this when we first got this in the mail, but I just never made it out there. Comes with a propeller, obviously. It's a 6x4 prop. I have a bunch of these props for my wing, so I actually have a lot of extras, which is good. A little mini spinner in there with the propeller. And here is the wing.
Yay.
Yeah, nothing too special. It's one big wing, one piece, so it is not two halves like a lot of bigger planes. There's more of those Molex connectors.
That's a tiny little guy.
Yep, servos are already hooked up, so just plug it in and go fly. All right, everybody, we got the Micro Tundra all put together. Pretty straightforward little build. Just a lot of finicky stuff because it's just tiny things, but we got it all balanced up, a couple batteries charged. Yeah, let's plug it in and see what we get here. Should be good. Got the flaps set. A little bit of an elevator mix. I think I've got a 13% elevator mix set in with the flaps. Do a quick control check here. Get this battery hatch on. Okay, looks good. So we got elevators looking good. I do have dual rates also programmed into this. Ailerons, right goes up, left goes up. Rudder, left is left, right is left. Alright, throttle looks good. Flaps.
Flaps down.
See the elevator mix.
Down. flaps, down,
So we got takeoff flaps, landing flaps, or sorry,
down, flaps,
takeoff
down,
flaps,
flaps,
landing
down,
flaps,
flaps, down, flaps,
and neutral. All right, everything's looking good. I think I'm gonna start off in low rates, and I am also gonna start off just doing a hand launch. Kind of get this baby trimmed out in the air, and then I might try a takeoff from our little green mat here. This is just a really small squirrely plane. The winds have started to kick up just a little bit, so I think I'm gonna do a hand launch and at least get it up in the air flying, and then I can kind of see what I'm working with here. But like I said, I'm gonna start off on low rates. Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, let's see what's going to
Let's see what happens here. So we'll do our normal off the edge here, and I'm gonna back up, Mary, into the wind. Let's do it. Oh yeah, she's going. She's going good. Sorry, this is a pretty small plane, everybody. I'll try to keep it close. All right, let's bring her back in. Oh yeah, flying really good. Little rudder. Get a low flyby. Remember, I'm on low rates. Oh, she's a beaut. This thing's awesome. Little rudder in the turn there.
5.0.
This thing's really cool. I have no flaps right now. There's just clean wing. This thing flies really good. I have 35% expo in, by the way. Anybody wondering? Let's switch to high rates.
Flight mode 2.
It gets a little twitchier, that's for sure. I'm gonna stick with low rates for now, and just until I get used to it. I do have a couple gusty wind gusts kicking up, so I'll stay on low rates. This thing's really cool. I'm liking it a lot. Oh yeah, it's quiet.
You can barely hear it.
I know. You could easily take this to the park or do like an early morning flight in your backyard and not annoy the neighbors.
4.0.
This thing's awesome. All right, let me do I'm gonna deploy the flaps. See what happens here. See if my mix is good. So let's see if we get a balloon up. Can't really tell because of the
Flaps down, flaps up. Flaps
All
down.
right, so I'm on mid flaps. Didn't see much of a balloon. Oh yeah, she slowed down. Definitely a little slower. That's just mid flaps. Let's do a full flaps. And catching a couple gusts out there. Like I said, this is a small plane. Sorry if I get in that downwind.
Flaps
All right, full
down.
flaps. See if we can get a nice slow pass here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That wind. Okay, I'm gonna have to stick to half flaps or no flaps. I think it's it's so light.
Flaps
Yeah.
up.
That she does. I got flaps away.
3.0.
This thing flies really good though. Digging it. Let's do a high-speed pass. Go a little lower, stay away from the tree that eats planes. That's full throttle, but I'm just using regular lithium polymers right now. Hobby King was all out of the LIHV batteries when I ordered this plane, so I've just got a regular old lithium polymer 500 milliamp 2S, of course, because it is a 2S plane. This thing's sweet. Nice smooth flying plane. When you see it bobbling around, it's just the wind catching a couple gusts here and there. Let's go out here, let's try a roll. Oh yeah, she rolls good. Try a loop.
2.0.
Did it kind of, oh shit. Oh, that was weird.
What happened?
Went into like a spiral.
And then it didn't respond?
Yeah. I wonder if like aileron, one of the servos, one of the wires, kind of maybe I don't know, maybe it released. But yeah, I did a loop and then it was just kind of spiraling down into the ground. Well, let's go find it. That was weird. It was flying great and I couldn't recover. It went into a spiral. No matter what I did, it wouldn't recover. So I'm wondering
I saw that.
I'm wondering if one of the ailerons got Got locked in the opposite. I don't know.
Augered it to the ground.
I guess it did auger in.
Engine off.
Likes to do that.
Well, I dropped the throttle before it hit the ground. That sucks because it was flying really good.
Well, let's go.
Well, let's go down there.
Yep.
Let's go find it. Alright, so we're down in the wash. I think this is where the plane looked like it came down somewhere down here. I'm kind of estimating just where we were standing. So,
Oy.
I don't see it in any of these trees. I'm hoping it landed in the sand. Oh, there it is.
Oh! See, I told you I didn't hear a big crash.
Well, luckily it landed in the soft sand.
See, it looks perfect.
The wheels popped off, which is super easy to fix. You just glue it back
that's
in.
nothing.
Let's unplug the battery first here. I don't know what happened in that spin. The spin of death. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe it was just maybe it's some weird characteristic of this plane, but I couldn't recover.
Do you think
It might have just gotten into some
a spin?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know really how to recover from that. I'm just
Isn't that like
just an amateur RC pilot, maybe not even amateur. But I've never had a plane go into a spin like that. I'm sure somebody can tell me how to get out of that. But
I think that's like a real thing.
I know, but that happened quick, and I
think that's the problem.
Thing. It is a real thing.
Yeah.
The plane just crashed. But actually, the damage, guys, I am pretty happy. I don't see any damage other than
that, which is nothing.
the little
yeah.
plastic piece that accepts the wheels popped out. That's just glue it back in. And the only other thing I see is the motor, the cowl, actually cracked.
Oh.
But nothing some packing tape can't fix.
Now, and the motor itself is fine, right?
There's some rocks in there.
I bet you if you take the...
Yeah, so the brushless motor, I probably just got to blow out some dust. But honestly, no damage, and my theory of an aileron let go is incorrect. It's just...
pilot error?
Yeah, pilot error. I just went into a spin. Power, Cougar, power! I don't know. She's good, though.
I'm happy.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, we do have to fix this. So we're gonna go glue this back in and she's gonna fly again. Let's go fix it.
Okie dokie.
Okay, we did a couple repairs back down here. Let's just plug it back in and do a little control check. This is the same battery that I just crashed on. I have like 2 minutes of flight time left, so I'm just gonna launch her back up with this same battery. There. Low rates again. No flaps. Just gonna. Woo!
You're a little squirrely with high rates, right?
Yeah, I think it's just a little gusty out, so I didn't like the high rates. I'm still getting used to the plane, so I didn't really want the high rates on. It is a squirrely little plane, but you know, all these little planes are squirrely. A lot of times people think small planes are good for beginners, and they're actually not. Bigger planes with a little more weight behind them just are more stable. They can handle the little wind gusts better. So you can see how easy it gets bumped around. But it does fly good. Also, our little runway here is right on the side of a hill, so we get a lot of upslopes or upwind, updrafts. Let's try to get it on the ground, because I know I only got like 2 minutes. So if I get a good, come on, get down, little guy.
Ooh.
Oh my
Hey!
God. See, the wheels popped off again. I think our repair, yeah. So our repair, we didn't even let the glue dry. trying to fly this thing again. But
it landed in the rocks.
Yeah.
It wasn't gonna roll.
So got it on the ground, no damage. This is just because the glue was wet. So I'll pop it the right way. I'll push it back in there, yeah. Push it back in there and we'll get another battery ready. So yeah, I like it. Let's do another battery. I'm gonna try to take off on the grass. Alright, so we're down here with the second battery. We waited for the wind to die down a little bit. It's looking beautiful right now. We had to wait like an hour or two, but looking beautiful. Got a nice sunset. Let's throw in the second battery and see what we got. As promised, we're gonna try to do a little takeoff from our grass mat runway here.
You're taking off that way?
Yeah, we're going that way.
Okay. Into the sun?
Yeah, good control check. Alright, so I'm gonna, Mary, see if we can get a cool angle. I'm gonna get behind it. Then I'll move over there.
Okay.
Got a short roll here, half flaps. See if we can get off the ground. Woo!
Yep, there you go.
She did it! She did it! Now that the winds are nice and light, I can actually fly the plane and not wonder if it's me or the wind. Actually, there's like no wind right now. Nice, wow. These are the conditions that you should be flying these little micros in. These nice zero wind. Let's try to do a nice slow flyby. Well, slow-ish.
3.0.
Rudder turn. Keep it tight. Keep quiet. You can keep it nice tight patterns here. And the downwind, she needs a little throttle. I gotta remember to add throttle. This is a light airplane, guys. Once you hit downwind, you gotta add that throttle. There we go, much better. Look at that. I was almost stalling before. Turned downwind without the throttle. Full flaps. Full flaps for our landing.
Oh, looks nice. I think you did okay.
So that landing gear, it's still not fully glued in. Get rid of the flaps. But yeah, so the landing gear popped off just because it's not, it's not fully glued on. But
well, it's also a challenge. I mean, look at this. This is all rock here,
I know.
so.
But
I bet it would have rolled really nice if it was grass or something.
This thing's awesome. I think I got another couple minutes on. Yeah, I got about another 2 minutes of flight time. Let's toss her up in the air and try to get I don't know, maybe a prettier landing. This plane's awesome. Now that the wind is dead, this is really fun. I'm liking this plane a lot. A half flapper hand tosser. All right, ready?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Just as good as the no flapper. I'm going back to my spot. Let's try another touch and go here, Mary. Get out of the way. Don't want to get hit with a Micro Tundra.
Wait a minute. What was that?
The wheels. Big surprise. So the wheels, once again, they're not glued in, but they absorb the impact at least. Same thing. No damage.
Will it not stick now?
Nah, yeah, it's getting to the point where I'm afraid these are gonna fall off, and I'll never find them again. Yeah, no landing gear. It's like a Cessna Catalina. I think they're called Catalinas, where the landing gear retracts up. No flaps. Got about another minute and a half, maybe. Oh yeah, it looks awesome. No landing gear, flying like a beaut. We're gonna plop her in on the runway.
Right now?
Well, yeah.
Oh,
why not?
I thought maybe you were gonna do a pattern.
I only got about a minute left, so.
Oh, okay.
We'll do a pattern actually. Let's do a little flyby with no landing gear. Got a retractable gear, Micro Tundra. That was awesome. It actually flies pretty good with no landing gear.
Aim for the grass.
Lining her up. Oh, little rudder, boys. Oh my gosh.
So close.
Almost hit the grass.
Did pretty good though.
Yeah, it actually flies really good with a landing gear. I'm wondering if it's just all in my head or if the landing gear actually adds a lot of drag, but I was pretty surprised how nice that flew.
Yeah.
But either way, this is a really nice plane. I'm really liking it. But we did have to wait for the wind to die down. As expected, these microplanes just fly horrible with any wind. Anything 5, getting up to 10 miles an hour wind. I mean, it's almost unflyable. But you wait till the wind dies down, and it's a lot of fun. So really happy with this plane. So don't got much more to say. I mean, what do you think, Mary? It looks cool.
Yeah.
Flies good. I love it.
Yeah, the only
really
challenge we had was landing it on the rocks, and it just ripped off the landing gear. But
yeah,
I mean, this is some hard stuff down here.
Yeah, we're gonna fix the landing gear permanently. I'm gonna put the nice, look at that. So we're gonna glue these in real nice. But I mean,
even landed on his belly really nice too. So
yeah, you just do a belly land. Even if you hit the prop on the ground. I mean, these are very common propellers, 6x4 propeller. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm liking it a lot. I don't see any issues with it. Just know that it's really not. I wouldn't recommend it for beginners. And calm day only kind of flyer. Early morning or late afternoon when the winds are dead. But this thing's awesome. Really liked it. Highly recommend it. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching this episode of Unglued Modeler. Hopefully we can get some more airplanes to you. Thanks for watching.